What's going on, everybody? Keith the Trucker checking in. I told you guys I'd be back at some point today. Got another video for you. We're going to recap the NBA tonight very quickly, and then we're going to get into a bunch of free picks. So have your phones ready. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and like the video. It really helps me, guys. Appreciate it. Boy, are we freaking cooking on the NBA, guys. I told you, slumps don't last forever. I had a nice little same game parlay with that Lakers-Warriors game that went off tonight. Made me a pretty nice little play on, or payday on the sports books tonight. And guess what? If you were on my VIP, you got that sent out on Winnable. Winnable.com/SBAA. All you got to do is sign up and you get some free picks. My dog's making some noise. She's probably ready for bed. Been busting my butt doing all kinds of trying to figure out the best possible plays for tomorrow, guys, with the adjusted lines, and I had to wait for prize picks, blah blah blah. Long story short, let's get into tonight. Let's dive right in. This was a play I talked to you guys about today on the earlier video. Okay, told you I liked Embiid, told you I liked Jokic a lot. They were on the thumbnail, right? And then I also talked about how it's smart to take, if you really like a player, sometimes it's good to get the point line and the PRA line if they're PRA type players, right? So as you can see here, Jokic was one bucket away in a blowout, and that sucks, right? And Embiid ended up not playing, so that doesn't ruin our lineup. It just goes DMP, and then it transitions from a 10x, so 20 to win 200, it goes down to 20 to win 100. But keep that in mind right there, right? On the Jokic play. And this is why I show you guys, and I tell you it's not a horrible idea. So he literally went one over his PRA line. So see what I'm talking about? It all, literally everything I described to you guys and how it's a solid ass strategy just transpired, right? And then these two, I told you, PRAs together, teammates. I told you they were low enough numbers that I liked it. Well, the Jazz were blowing them out after 3 quarters, and I was really worried Collins wasn't going to come back in. I think he was at like 18 or 19, and then he had a baller 4th quarter. So we ended up hitting that, guys. That's a third straight day of at least, and Embiid probably would have hit this if he would have played, but no one's ever going to complain about a 5X, when you see the green. So we had a couple winners, and then I think we hit another, maybe we didn't hit a 2-man today. I thought we might have, but anyways, the 2 in the video, those were them that I shared with you guys today. And let's get into some NFL plays. These were the ones that I showed you guys all the way back on Tuesday, man. We talked about both of these plays. I said, get them in while you can before the lines go up. The lines literally went up. This is my buddy's play. He sent me the screenshot because he set this back on Tuesday. And in real time, I was setting it, and Lamar's line, I got it for like 61 on the sports books. That's the play I put $500 down on to win $3,000. If I was able to do it on prize picks and I wasn't limited, that would pay $5,000. But this is it. Take a screenshot. That's just a reminder of the play I did put out all the way back on Tuesday. And then this was the second one I told you guys was a VIP play. But I'm just going to go ahead and show it and talk about it. We talked about all the way back on Tuesday. It's the same trio, Kittle, Ayuk, and Purdy. I love that trio. Even with Debo there, I like these guys. I just think they have the best matchups on the field. I think they're both going to have like long plays against the Lions. So that's what I like. The only way I see Purdy not going over this number in this particular matchup against the Detroit Lions is if the defense of the Niners like steals possessions, meaning like Jared Goff, goes like 40, 50 yards, but then throws an interception and it goes all the way down to the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, pick 6, whatever, and then the Niners offense doesn't get back on the field. That's the only way I see Purdy not hitting this number. And then Rashee Rice, I got this when I shared it with you guys at 6.5. I still like it at 6. You have push potential now. So like let's say he gets 6 exactly. This $20 bet to win 200, you would basically go down to the next tier, which would be 5x for getting these 3 right if they all hit. So you'd still make $100 if Rashee Rice pushes. So I still like that number though. I expect them to have like 4 to 5. So get those plays locked in, and then I'm gonna go rapid fire here. This slate's kind of tricky, right? It really is. Like some of the passing correlation things I've done all year, like I don't like them quite as much this week. So we have a free NFL play here. It's the tight ends and their quarterbacks. Mark Andrews is back. It's such a good matchup. The Chiefs' linebacking core is decimated. They struggle in the middle of the field, but they guard the boundaries outside the numbers really well. So that's why I kind of like Kelsey and I like Mark Andrews in this game. Like the middle of the field. In fact, in all four tight ends really could actually have big days tomorrow. Kittle, Laporta. The Niners used to be really good against tight ends, and then Steve Wilkes took over. The guy's freaking horrible. You know, don't even get me started on him. If the Niners lose tomorrow, it's probably because Steve Wilkes sucks. Even if they win the Super Bowl, he's got to go. He's got to be replaced. I mean, there's way too much talent on that defense for them to be playing this mediocre at times this season. So lock this in, take a screenshot. We're going to move on. I do like that play. And then I got another. This is like more of like, I'll show you the AI plays next. I'm going to give you guys a couple free ones. We have a bunch of slips on VIP, but I'm going to give you guys 6 total. So the 2 from Tuesday that I just showed you, and then these 2 on Prize Picks. So this is a Mahomes pass attempts, Justice Hill rush attempts, Jackson rushing yards, and Justin Tucker. So basically what this is like, it's kind of like writing a story. This all correlates for Baltimore running a lot and controlling the game in the second half. And then, you know, the Chiefs have a really good defense, so they'll probably, you know, this is probably actually a really good kicking prop this week to take is Justin Tucker. And then Mahomes, I think he'll probably pass like 42 to 45 times. So I think this number is just way too low. The only reason he may not get here is if they go 3 and out a few times too many in the first half, and the Ravens really just string together like some 10 to 14 yard drive type, you know, long drive, 14 play kind of nonsense. But I think through hurry up, and if he gets a 2-minute drill in, you know, this will probably really help. He'll probably get like 5 to 7 per 2-minute drill towards that. So lock that one in, take a screenshot. And then I got a couple free AI plays for you guys today. Now these things are generated off the same kind of like game script and building story, high percentage. It does all kinds of simulations or whatever it does. It's a machine, right? It's like the Terminator. So you got both the tight ends going over. So the AI agrees with me that like they like the middle of the field in this game. I like that a lot. Christian McCaffrey rushing attempts. If Kyle Shanahan is as smart as I think he is, like this is not a game he's going to try to run up the gut. Like he's going to attack the middle of the field, you know, long passes down the field to Ayuk against man coverage. And I think he's going to use McCaffrey a little more as like a short receiver to run to the edges, not trying to run straight up the heart of the Lions defense, but we shall see. And then Mahomes rushing over. And Jackson rushing over. So both the quarterbacks over. So this is kind of smart because if they don't throw for a ton, say they don't hit those receiving correlated, you know, like normally what you'd really want to do with these 2 receiving totals, you want to put the passing ones here. But this is kind of like saying like, hey, look, these guys get there, but these guys don't need to get there or just don't quite make it there. And what I think this is smart, really smart actually, that this AI has figured out, and it makes a lot of sense. Like the Chiefs and the Ravens, I looked it up. They play both top 10 in man coverage defense. Okay, so what that means is when your cornerbacks and safeties are in what's called man coverage, they're literally playing man to man. They're following whoever their assignment is all around wherever he goes. Okay, so a lot of times when receivers are running downfield, the DB and the safety is going like this. They're chasing the receiver down the field, right? So they have their back turned to the quarterback. So all of a sudden, if the pocket breaks down and these quarterbacks slip outside, there's 15 yards to run because all the DBs are downfield with their backs turned. And by the time they figure it out and step up to make a play, the quarterback just ran for 15, 20 yards. So take a screenshot. I really actually like that AI play. It's one of my favorite ones that I've shared with you guys yet. And then this is another one. It's kind of a, I think what they're trying to do here is like, hopefully both hit, but it's kind of like some of the same props we've used and it mashed them up. So like this one was in an AI play I shared with you guys. I think I shared it, or maybe it was a VIP play back on Tuesday. But it's like a hybrid of the one I think I shared on Tuesday. So go back and watch the Taco Tuesday video, or maybe it was the Wednesday video. I can't remember. But it's basically just three props it likes from the game, right? It's Tucker, the field goal prop made, Bolton, if Lamar Jackson's running a lot, and Justice Hill and Gus Edwards, they're all running the ball a lot, and then you're throwing to the middle of the field like to Mark Andrews. These linebackers, this is like the last healthy one they have. So he's been going over frequently. That is a pretty big number, but I think he's going to be busy, man. So this makes a whole lot of sense. So take a screenshot of that, the Justice Hill combo yards. When we got the AI play in on whatever day that was, I shared that with you guys. Or maybe, like I said, it could have been a VIP play, but I thought I put it up on the screen. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if you remember. And we got that Justice Hill one a couple days back at 49. So it's gone up a little bit, but I still like it. That's a pretty low number. He breaks one solid run, he's going to hit that. So let's X these out. And then let's see. So we got the 2 AI plays and the 2 free plays. Okay. So that's 6 total plays I just gave you guys for free tonight. Okay. And like I said, you can still get in on this. It's not too late. So just remember when you check out for the premium plan, it's $25, guys, to get every single slip I set for the weekend. And if you sign up now, most of the picks are already distributed. So when you go on to the plan, you'll just scroll down and you'll see every single play. A lot of them are on sports books. A lot of them are on Prize Picks, Underdog. I don't think we had any sleepers this week. But anyway, it's a great deal. And if worst case scenario, you're still not quite ready yet, just go sign up for the free plan right here. Right here. Takes 2 minutes of your time. And Winnable is really cool. You know, I say it all the time, but literally when I make a play, I just go to Winnable, I upload the photo, and I put a link in there. So if it's like Prize Picks or Underdog, I make it so easy for you guys to tell what I'm doing. It literally will text your phone right when I send it or email you. It'll have the link to the thing, and you click the link, it opens your app for you, loads that lineup, you just pick a wager amount. It's that freaking simple. Oh yeah, and by the way, I actually give advice on what to risk per unit, or how many units on each play in the description. So you guys are just getting the works. But I got a lot riding on this weekend. I'm considering doing a hedge bet on the Lions money line, because that's like the one thing I don't have exposure to win money. And it would it would be like probably a $300 bet to win like $1,000 or $1,100 or whatever it is. And that'd be cool, because if the Chiefs and the Niners go, I win like $1,150. But if the Ravens and the Niners win, I'm going to win like an instant $4,500 in profit, or right around there, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, that's obviously what I'm rooting for. But out of that, like just taking a $300 just to put it aside over there, am I really going to be upset about winning $4,200 if it's Niners Ravens? Or if it's Niners Chiefs, I win $1,100, so I'd end up winning like $800. Am I really going to be that upset? I don't know. And then if the Lions somehow pull it off, well, I'd still win probably like $600. So I think it's the smart thing to do. But go Niners, go Ravens, and guys, let's win some fucking money tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna have an awesome NFL weekend, and peace out from Tennessee tonight. I'm going to bed.